A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be your touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go!
They'll go play action. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop Meade to set up 3rd and very short.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready, ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man marked. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Go! Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Brings this across the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Here we go.
Look to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw here on 1st down. Out to his right, and it's a screen. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Crowder with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. There's plenty to design run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from 37. That's complete right side. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to the well again. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Quick to the left, it's caught. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. RPO here, quick throw, grab by Flowers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, they need 7. Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Crowder with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over in first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Here's a design run. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Crowder with a return here. Stopped on the run back at the 27. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Dump off to his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Is complete to Colt. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, when I backed up Peyton Manning for a couple years, he loved to know a team's tendencies. And then he wanted to bust on them. And that's exactly what that play just did. Got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
A gain of 41.
last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
41-yard gain.
They've got a man in motion.
The Buccaneers.
They're going to run here on first down. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. A 49-yarder in front of them here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
They'll come out throwing. He puts some juice on a deep cut. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Falcon first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a three-possession game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Crowder with a return here. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. chimed in with a touchdown.
The kicker on.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Crowder with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 21 yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they have a second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Rising quickly on the RPO. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Handoff for Robinson, running right. Has some space inside the 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Crowder with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up third and 8. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. A less than ideal third and 8 here. No throw, third and long. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Colton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, middle.
Now here's Lamar. Finds his fullback. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-up, and it leads to stops like that.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And a dive up the middle. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons started celebrating this win a while ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Staying with Robinson. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. '70 Ranger. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees his defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
18. Check out.
On second down, Robinson still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.